Welcome to the Intergalactic News Channel, 18NERD.
Today's topic is about astronomy. Woo!
Yes, that's correct. We are talking about the study of stars, comets, planets, etc. Thanks for the enthusiasm, Avian.
So what is astronomy, Galileo?
Astronomy is the science that studies the universe. Nicholas Copernicus was a man from Poland who concluded that Earth is a planet. He also proposed a model of the solar system with the sun at the center. 3 years later, a Danish man named Tycho Brahe started to build an observatory. With that observatory, he built instruments such as the angle measuring device. The telescope had not yet been invented, so it was the 3 laws of planetary motion. Lastly, Galileo, built the telescope. Finally, Sir Isaac Newton formulated and tested the law of universal gravitation.
Whoa, that's a lot of history.
Yes, this is his, Avian.
Thinking of all those men and what they did makes my brain hurt.
Next on the agenda, let's talk about Earth and how the sun and moon affect it.
All planets orbit around the sun because the sun has such a great gravitational force that it pulls all planets, including my home planet Jupiter, towards and around the sun. Also, some planets have moons, which orbit around the planet because of their own gravitational force.
Wow, Avian. I don't want to talk smart. Moving on to the next subject, Earth's moon. Earth's moon has craters formed by the impact of rapidly moving debris. Maria is a relatively smooth area on the moon's surface. They originated when an asteroid punctured the lunar surface, letting magma bleed out. Lunar regolith. This is a soil-like layer composed of igneous rocks, glass beads, and fine lunar dust. There is no wind on the moon, so if you were to step on it, your footprint would be there forever, unless someone or something messed it up.
That sounds so much fun. You know, like jumping on the moon.
Avian, I have a question for you. How do scientists think the moon was formed?
Well, the most widely accepted model for the origin of the moon is that when the solar system was forming, a body the size of Mars impacted Earth. The impact liquefied Earth's surface and ejected huge quantities of crystalline mantle rock from an infant Earth. This ejected debris would have entered an orbit around Earth where it combined to form the moon.
Yet again, you continue to amaze me with your knowledge of the solar system. How do you know so much about the solar system?
My friends and I drive through the galaxy every now and then, you know. Shopping. I made 1,000,010 on my galaxy test last semester.
I'd like for your friends to come on the talk show. Why don't you invite them to the next show?
Okay, I'll call them when I get home.
Well, we hope you enjoyed this little segment of 18NERD. Nerd. Thank you for watching.
Hey, this is 18NERD Nerd, and I'm Demile.
And I'm Avian! Yay! It's just us 2 aliens because Galileo had to go on a science trip to outer galaxies.
Today we're going to talk about the dark and depressing solar system. We're going to be talking about the planets. There are 2 different groups of planets. They are the terrestrial planets and the Jovian planets. The terrestrial planets include Mercury, Mars, Avian's home planet Venus, and Earth. The Jovian planets include my home planet Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune.
Terrestrial planets are like those I have ground, you know, they're Earth-like. Jovian planets are like Jupiter-like.
Size, density, chemical makeup, and rate of rotation are the differences of the 2 types of planets.
You know, scientists theorize that a nebula, a cloud of dust and gas in space, rotated so fast that it began to flatten out, and matter from the center flew out. Oh my God! Like, the matter is the planets that we have now. Like the sun formed, it had like such a big gravitational force that all its planets began to orbit around the sun.
So, in conclusion, our homes were built by a nebula. That's pretty dark and awesome.
I don't know about dark, but yeah, it's pretty cool.
Mercury is a planet in which one night is 3 Earth months. It gets pretty cold at night too. Mercury also has cratered highlands. Mercury has the greatest temperature extremes of any planet, so the odds of life as we know it existing on Mercury are almost non-existent.
That's why I don't like Mercury. It's too cold and, hilly. I hate walking uphill. Well, Venus, however, isn't like an awesome place to live, Venus is covered with thick clouds of visible light, cannot penetrate. There's just like a volcanic and tectonic activity there. The temperature reached 475 degrees Celsius, and its atmosphere is 97% carbon dioxide. Life really can't live on Venus except us specially adapted Martians.
And you wonder why I don't visit you more often. Mars is known as the red planet. It appears as a reddish ball when viewed through a telescope. There are two polar ice caps, a gigantic volcano, and a great canyon. There are a few theories of why Mars has dry stream beds. Some scientists think that it rains, while others think it's just the thick water-laden atmosphere. Life could exist on Mars.
Yeah, you see, not my kind of place.
So what dark planet are we going to talk about next?
The outer planet of Okay, so Jupiter is the biggest planet there is, but it's smaller than the Sun. The hydrogen-helium atmosphere contains small amounts of methane, ammonia, water, and sulfur. It's thought that Jupiter is a big ocean of liquid hydrogen. The core is believed to be rocky and metallic. Jupiter has 28 moons, and 4 of them were discovered by Galileo. Yay! Our bestest human friend. Jupiter also has a system of rings containing fragments blasted by meteorite impacts. The great red ball found on Jupiter is thought to be a cyclonic storm.
So after Jupiter, there is Saturn, the elegant planet. Saturn has an amazing and totally dark system of rings. Saturn has a large cyclonic storm similar to Jupiter. It also has 11 additional moons, a total of 31. Uranus, or the sideways planet, is the next planet. Uranus rotates on its side, therefore having the appearance of rolling. Uranus has 5 moons, and they have a greater variety of landforms that no one has yet examined.
There's a joke about Uranus. It's really funny. Well, finally there's Neptune, the windy planet. Wind exceeds 1,000 kilometers per hour, and these winds encircle Neptune, making it one of the windiest places in the solar system. The great dark spot of Neptune is a large rotating storm. The first dark spot lasted for 5 years, then it vanished. But not long after, another dark spot appeared. Neptune has 13 known moons. Triton, Neptune's largest moon, is nearly the size of Earth's moon. Triton formed independently of Neptune and was gravitationally captured.
Well, Avian, I think we've done quite a bit of talking, and our time is almost up.
You're right, but we have just enough time to discuss asteroids, comets, and meteoroids. So asteroids are commonly found between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter that have orbital periods of 36 years. Many asteroids have irregular shapes. Because of this, planetary geologists first speculated that they might be fragments of a broken planet. So sad that it's a broken planet. So, comets are among the most interesting and unpredictable bodies in the solar system. Comets are pieces of rocky and metallic materials held together by frozen gases such as water, ammonia, methane, carbon dioxide, and carbon monoxide. It has hundreds of thousands of years for a comet to complete a single orbit. Meteoroids, or a shooting star, is a small solid particle that travels through spaces. A few meteoroids are believed to be fragments of the moon, or possibly Mars. Some meteoroids heat up and enter Earth's atmosphere. When a meteoroid actually reaches Earth's surface, it is called a meteorite. Shut up, you stupid cat! God, why did you not put the cat up? I'm so scared of cats. Very few meteorites have hit Earth, but they are very funny to watch and make a wish upon. Wishes are... Hold on! The losers.
Haha. Wow. I actually laughed.
You should start laughing more often. It brings out your eyes. Okay, Alrighty then. Well, this concludes our episode of the Galactic Solar System on Channel 18 NERD. Nerd. Thank you for watching, and please tune in next week for space traveling. Bye, guys.
Block is amazing.